So you can see the little knot there. So a little bit of my backstory. I'm from Wagga, born and bred. I couldn't wait to get out of Wagga. I vowed, right or wrong, I would never come back. So I went and joined the Navy because there's no ocean in Wagga. So yes, I'm out. So went, did my Navy thing, had an absolute ball, drove warships for a living. Came home, went to the gully pub for a night, and that's where I met my now husband. So, so then after 2 years of the, back and forth, I decided to leave the Navy, leave my career, leave everything I knew, the people, my friends, my dreams, everything, and move back to Wagga and become a farmer's wife. And I thought it was all going to be McLeod's daughters, but unfortunately it wasn't. We hit 10 years of drought, so had to find work. And I think a lot of women that move back to the land really struggle with their professional identity and where they fit back in. So that's a whole another area. But anyway, so there were some great benefits to working from home and starting. It was great work-life balance. It allowed me to get on my feet. But there were a few negative things. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. That's probably the main thing. But also I didn't have people around me. I didn't have people that I felt comfortable with to ask. I wasn't really putting myself into a safe environment where I could really ask those hard questions that everyone has when they're starting a business, because it's bloody scary, yeah? Has anyone done it yet or about to do it? Like, it's scary. So I really think that be that in a work environment, whether you've got a networking group, whether you've got a group of girls or a group of guys that you catch up for a beer with, whatever it is, you need that network of people around you to support you through this. A lot of work to build those networks, and you just got to put yourself out there. It's hard. It's really hard. You've got to kind of walk through the door, put your pride down, and walk along and ask everyone, introduce yourself, say what you're doing, say what you think you're going to do. Talk and engage with people, because you'd be surprised what happens when you just ask. So you can see in that LinkedIn photo, some of you may not know, but that's the General Director of LinkedIn Australasia, who I met in Sydney and had 10 minutes with. Obviously through a network and purely because we asked. And he was more than obliging to hear my story and what I wanted to do for regional Australia. So it is amazing what happens when you just ask. For those of you that did come to Pitch Fest or heard about this event, I did a lot of work to get this off the ground with very little support. I ended up getting some support in the end, which was great, but I ended up doing around 170 hours work for $450. 20 months in. With grants, a lot of people come to me and they'll say, I'm going to start this business, Di, I need $1 million. Okay. Is there a grant? Will government give me money? And the short answer is no. There's not. Later on to grow your business out, and there's some great services around Wagga. There's great services in the state and nationally as well that can assist you with that, and take that where you can. But if you think someone's going to land on your doorstep and give you $1 million and everything's going to be rosy, again, manage your own expectations.